Welcome. Welcome at home with the standard back at you. So today you are going to need a little bit of equipment. You're going to need a kettlebell or dumbbell, something that you can swing or hold in a front rack position. And then we're going to have a 50-meter walk, like front rack carry. So if you don't have 50 meters in which you can like wander around your house, you'll need to find something that's just like a low step. So for me, a plate is just fine. If you want to go to like a full normal step, that's okay, but that's going to get to be a lot of step ups. So grab your stuff, push pause right now. If you need to go get some things, push pause, and then we'll resume. For those of you who are ready, today's workout, the main two main pieces. One is a core accessory-ish type piece. It's really just kind of grunt heavy work. In a front rack, again, 50-meter walk or 50 step-ups, along with some tuck-ups. So take a look at your level. Your movements may change. Use whatever you can find. If you can find like a heavy, if you have a barbell, if you have a heavy sandbag, if you have a bag of dog food or something that's awkward to use, then that would be a good time for you to do that. Okay, we're going to do that 3 rounds. That should be for quality. It shouldn't be for time. You're not trying to hurry through that. And then we'll move into our second piece, which is for time and is going to be a challenge. We did a workout similar to this right at the outset. It's kettlebell swings. Get your number of kettlebell swings done as fast as you can, but every 2 minutes, you're going to have to stop and do some sort of pressing motion. So on a side note, Rachel Markeen thought that she was smart and she'd be like, oh, well, every time I break, that means that I have to do a penalty. Well, now every 2 minutes, you're going to have to do the thing anyway. So use a heavier weight this time and let's work. So yeah, every 2 minutes, you're breaking to whatever your pressing movement is. All right, no questions. If you have questions, too bad, there's a video. All right, let's start with 10 arm circles of varying size going forward. And then backward, small, medium to large. Okay, that seems good enough. Come down to the ground. We're going to get what's called a T-spine rotation. So put your hand out to one side and push your body up and back. Body up and back. Body up and back. One more. Good. Go to the other side. Arm goes out. Big stretch. And back. And back. There's 4, 5. Come back up to standing. Let's get 10 Kang squats. So again, Kang squat, you're going to hinge over until you run out of room through your hamstrings, and then squat down into your squat. Hold for a moment. Push your hips high and back until you feel those hamstrings come back on again, and then pull yourself back up. Do 10 of those. That's 7 for me. If you're going faster than me, that's fine. Next time through, go slower. Okay, and then come back down to the ground. We're going to get prisoner rotation. So put your hands out. Do not let them touch the ground. You're fighting for height. Come back, make contact with each other. Try not to touch your back. And then again, fight for height all the way back through. The slower you go, the more benefit you're going to get out of this, especially as a warm-up piece. If 10 is too many, that's okay. Just call it short. Maybe 7 is your number for today. We're just trying to get moving. It shouldn't be a maximal effort. Okay, good. Come back up to standing. Let's get our arm circles back again. 10, going forward, of any size that you wish. And backwards. Good. Come on down to the ground. T-spine, rotation. Again, start on one side, push back. Wait until you get a little stretch through your chest and your shoulder. Be nice to yourself, but let that kind of work its way open. Give it a little moment at the very end to loosen up. That's 5 for me. Go to the other side. Remember, pause at the very end. Allow that to open up. And there's 5. Stay down here. We're going to change this time. While we're down here, let's just do our prisoner rotations. Let's work through 10 of those. Again, fight for height as you go. If you feel this in your lower back, you're probably clenching a little hard. Try to relieve some of that tension. Double check your abs. Make sure that those are at least firing a little bit. It's hard to fire super hard here, but if you fire at all, it will take it out of your lower back. It's also really hard to talk and do this at the same time. Last one for me. Okay, 10 Kang squats. Again, go nice and slow. The slower you go, the more benefit you're going to get out of this. So get a good stretch through your hamstrings as you hinge over at the beginning. As you drop to the bottom, try to be as vertical as you can, upright. Pay no attention to my ankles. Yours should be on the ground. That's 7 for me. And 10, okay. All right, so first piece, I'm gonna grab this mat. You might wanna have a towel or something that's a little bit softer underneath your butt for these tuck ups. So tuck up is pretty straightforward. We've done a bunch of these historically, so you should know what they are, but in case you don't, it is a hollow position. So we start in our dead bug, really own that position, right? So everything stays nice and tight through the midline. You can see my shoulders are up and off the ground. Everything's moving good, okay? Dead bug, extend to a hollow hold, and then come up. So I'm up onto my tailbone. Abs have to be nice and tight, stay nice and balanced, that's 1. Return to your hollow position. Don't let your shoulders touch the ground, and then come back. okay? There's our tuck ups. So check your number, check your level, and because that number is going to change for everybody based on your color, okay? Keep checking my pack because it's probably going to die. All right. Now, so we're going to do X number of those, followed immediately by a 50-meter front rack carry or sandbag or barbell carry. If you don't have a carry distance, like I don't have a carry distance, what I want you to do is front rack whatever you have and then just step up onto your plate. So for me, I got 2 kettlebells here. I'm going to clean those. And then I'm going to step up and down. Alternate sides. That's 4. We need 50, okay? 50 is a lot. If you get to 35 or 40 and your shoulders are just completely shot, call it good. I don't want it to get really that close to failure, all right? Okay, so no rest. We should be pretty primed and ready to go. You guys have been listening to me just jammer on about whatever we're doing. So turn your music up. I don't have anything else really to tell you. We're gonna work through this and then we'll talk about our Metcon piece after that. Cool. Time starts now. Hey, so 50 is way too many. So just give that like a 30. If you're following along with me, you're probably doing okay. So sorry about that. They're not hiked up. That's how long they are. All right, so let's move on to our second piece. You're going to need a wall, or if you're going to do pike push-ups, you're going to need a place to do pike push-ups. So what we're looking for on these push-ups, let me grab my pad. What we're looking for on the pike push-up is super vertical hip. Super vertical hip, what we're looking for should be up onto your toes. Let your elbows travel backwards as your head travels forwards, and then push back out. Pike, okay? Your other pike option is to elevate your feet like up onto your couch or chair or something like that. Those are gonna get real spicy, so be super, super smart about safety. If you are gonna be upside down, I want you to take this opportunity right now to just go ahead and kick up to the wall. I want you to get a 20-second handstand hold. If you're doing pike push-ups, get into your pike. Whatever you're gonna do that's inverted, do that. Here we go, 20 seconds. Kick up to the wall, starting right now. So as you kick up to the wall, you should be pressing into the ground, squeezing your butt nice and tight. Abs are on, legs are tight together. Hold, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come out of that. Kettlebell swing. We've done a lot of these historically, but let me go over this again. You're going to position the bell in a triangle. So foot here, triangle, right? Kettlebell. 6 inches or so in front of you. Get your shoulders pulled back nice and proud. Chest, hinge over just like we did on a Kang squat, right? Then we would have squatted, right? So this, I still can't reach. So I'm going to have to bend my knees a little bit to be able to make contact. I'm going to hike it like a football and then use the momentum to go straight overhead or Russian just above eye level. You can see hips are snapping through the middle, and that's where all the power is coming from, okay? This is gonna get grippy. It's gonna get really surprisingly forearm intensive because as you're upside down, your hands are having to work, forearms are gonna be flexing and working as well. So I wanna take 2 minutes to just easily work your way through some practice reps and use that as a rehearsal. That starts right now.